In this video, I'll be showing you how to replace rear wheel bearing and hub assemblies on a Ford Transit Connect. These are located behind the rear wheels. Let's get started. With our vehicle safely raised and supported, we're going to remove our hubcap, just pull it off of the rim, and set it aside. We're going to locate 5 19mm lug nuts holding the rim down, remove these as well. If they get stuck on, re-thread them on, and work them free. Remove your wheel. With our wheel removed, we're going to move back along the torsion beam and locate our caliper bracket bolts, one on top and one on the bottom. These are both 15mm. We're going to remove these now. For the top, I'll be using a wrench. As you can see, there's not a lot of space. And slide the caliper off of the rotor. If you find the caliper to be stuck on the rotor, use a flat blade screwdriver to pry it off. Now set it on top of the rear suspension. With our caliper removed, we're going to move on to our ABS wheel speed sensor on the hub bearing itself. We're going to locate its T25 torque screw and remove it. I'll be using a T25 torque bit and a ratchet. Set the bolt aside, take hold of the sensor, work it side to side, and out. Set it aside as well. Let's go ahead and remove our rotor. If it's stuck on, you could hit it with a rubber mallet. We're just going to slide it off. With our rotor removed, we're going to move on to our brake hose bracket, specifically on the bottom mounting location here. It is held down by a 10mm bolt. I'll be removing it using a socket and extension. Set the bolt aside. Now pull the bracket up off the mounting tab. And set the whole unit aside as well. With our bracket removed, we now have access to all of our hub and bearing assembly bolts. They are all E14 bolts, external Torx bits. Now I'll be using an E14 socket to remove them. We're going to break these loose first. Hold the hub up while you remove this last bolt, just in case it falls. If the hub and bearing assembly is stuck on the hub, you could strike it with a hammer. Hold it up so when it falls, you catch it. And there it is. With our bearing and hub assembly removed, I'm now going to clean our mating surface using some fine grit sandpaper. Make sure you get the inside as well. We're now going to wipe down the area with a clean rag and some brake cleaner. We're now going to apply some lubricant to our mating surface. Now let's install our wheel bearing and hub assembly. We're going to put it in place. Make sure the sensor points towards the back of the vehicle. And we're going to hand thread on our bolts. So line it up and hand thread them on. Now we're going to snug these down. We are going to torque these down to 81 foot-pounds in an alternating pattern. We're going to start off at the top left, then proceed to the bottom right, then the bottom left, and the top right. We're going to go ahead and reinstall our brake hose bracket. Just put it into position. Slide it under the mounting tab and install your bolt. Once everything is aligned, snug it down. Now let's reinstall our ABS wheel speed sensor. If the O-ring is still on the sensor, remove it and install it on the new wheel hub assembly. So push it in and ensure it's flush. Now we're going to reinstall our T25 torque screw. Insert it and hand thread it on. Now let's snug it down. We're going to torque this down to 35 inch-pounds. Before we reinstall our rotor, I'm going to take some anti-seize and apply it on our hub. Now let's install our rotor. Slide it over in place. Before we install our caliper, I'm going to apply a lug nut on the bottom stud so the rotor stays still. Now take hold of your caliper and install it on the rotor. Make sure your pads are spread apart. Now hand thread on your bolts. Now we're going to go ahead and snug these down. We're going to torque these down to 52 foot-pounds. Due to space constraints on the top bolt, we're just going to snug it down and go a quarter turn. Now let's remove our lug nut so we can install our wheel. We're going to reinstall our wheel, put it in place. Now make sure it's flush and hand thread on your fasteners. Snug these down in an alternating pattern. With our vehicle on the ground, we're going to torque down our fasteners to 100 foot-pounds in an alternating pattern. We're now going to align the cutout on the hubcap for the valve stem on the wheel. So align those. Once it's aligned, push down on all sides. Make sure it's fully flush. And that completes our install. Take the vehicle for a road test, and thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.